So someone very close to me recently experienced a panic attack, right? In the moment, you could tell by looking at their face that in that moment, in that time space, they really in their bones believed that they were dying. Right now, what do you do in such a situation? A part of me knew that this was not a panic attack because of certain situations, certain circumstances, which had already created a lot of stress, because of which I knew their nervous system was already in a fight or flight, and this was simply a form of their nervous system freezing and shutting down and being like, I can't take this anymore, I am too overwhelmed, so I'm just going to shut down, and you're going to think that you're dying. So I did the usual check the boxes list of things that you should do if you are suspecting someone to be going through a stroke. That's what they believed, they were having a stroke. So I asked them, can you roll out your tongue? Can you lift both your arms? Can you hear what I'm saying? Nod yes, nod no. Most of that checked out, so it was pretty clear that it was not a stroke. But in that situation, if you dismiss the experience that the other person is having, with their nervous system already just shutting down, that's going to create even more unsafety, or going to create an even more unsafe container for them. And that's not good news, because they already feel what the epitome of being unsafe feels like. Sure, maybe not in their mind, but their nervous system feels that kind of unsafety. And so you allow for them to have the experience that they're having. You create that space, and you simply allow for things to unfold the way they're meant to, because you don't have control over that. And while you are allowing the other person to have that experience, can you also allow yourself to have the experience that you are having within your body, within your human meat suit? Because for me, for my trauma-wired brain up until the last few years, the default has always been in situations of a lot of stress, a lot of overwhelm, urgent situations, unsafe situations. My default has always been to just check out. Check out, leave your body, dissociate, put walls up, try to numb, try to distract yourself, so that at least you can function for the people around you. But forget about what's happening within you. Abandon ship. But because I have done so much deep work of tuning into my body, building this connection with my body through meditation, through breath work, releasing so much trauma and unprocessed emotions that are stored in my body, and I continue to do this. This never stops. But because I have done all this, I have cultivated these practices of bringing myself back into the present moment. I noticed a difference in the way I was maneuvering through this experience myself. I was continuously, consciously bringing my attention and my energy and my focus back to, can I just take a slow, intentional, deep breath all the way down to my pelvis? Can I tune into what sensation my body is bringing up for me? And can I just stay with it, even if it's for just 5 seconds at a time, instead of giving into these mental stories of, most common one being victimhood. Oh, why is this happening to me? Like, again, for the 20th time. Like, what do they think of themselves, taking up all the attention, right? When actually nothing is happening. We went to the ER, we did the ECG. there was nothing off. It wasn't a heart attack, it wasn't a stroke, it was a panic attack, right? And the person is not controlling this attack. It's your nervous system which just decides. You have no say in how your body reacts, which is why these practices of building stillness and resilience in your nervous system are important, so that you don't freeze, basically, so that you get to tap into your body, and then you get to decide how you want to respond in a situation. And so for me, this was literally the first time in my life where I was actually able to be fully fucking present through the entire day and not abandoning myself so that I can be there for the other person. Yes, I was there for the other person, but I was also honoring my own experience at the same time. I was not checking out. I was constantly coming back to my body and feeling into what's real, not thinking into what's real for me in the moment, because that'll always take you to stories, conditioning, limiting beliefs. But feeling, what is my body communicating to me right now, and simply just honoring that. How? By being with it and by taking a few intentional deep breaths. And of course, I only realized this 2-3 days after this had sort of been done with. That's when I realized that, oh shit, like I was actually present throughout the entire experience, which is huge for me, huge, to not check out, but to be here and to send my subconscious that signal that yes, I believe that I am worthy of taking 5 seconds every 10 minutes to check in and honor my feelings, honor my sensations, honor my body, honor my experience as a human being, instead of checking out. What a gift. What a gift. It's mind blown. And I'm really proud of myself, because most people don't do this. Most people don't even say, okay, right now I will check out because I need to be there, and I will come back later to sit with everything and process the sensations and the feelings that came up for me. Very few people even do that. Most people are just like, fuck, that was such a stressful day. I need a fucking drink. I need to watch 2 hours of Netflix, or maybe 5 hours. I don't know how much people are watching Netflix these days. Or just like binging on food that you really like, instead of sitting with the discomfort of the sensations that are coming up for you. The discomfort reduces over time. It's very pronounced when you start the journey of being with your body initially, because you're just not used to it, but it reduces over time. So I don't mean to scare you. But it is a beautiful relationship that you get to cultivate with your body and stay in the present moment, so that you actually don't blow off on someone else and react to your external. Instead, you are at peace with everything that is unfolding around you, simply because you are present with it, and you don't feel the need to react to anything. You can choose to respond, yes, of course. And I think this is what they mean when they say that, can you just allow life to flow through you? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I'd love to know. This is not me giving like a 5-step thing of what you should do if someone close to you is having a panic attack. This was just me sharing my experience, and I would love to know what your thoughts on this are. Damn.